TitanReach. I have been mining. Again. This time, all the iron. Managed to get a ruby here. So we're gonna make a ruby amulet. Looks like that's the same price as the other one. So 20 armor on a ruby amulet. That's better than the 10 armor on an emerald amulet. Very good. Looks like these are both the same value. Just one has more armor. Okay. Works for me. Over here at the anvil, we're going to make all of the higher level iron items. A helmet. That gets us level 31. Legs. A greatsword. A chestplate. And with the leftover ones, I guess we'll just make some arrowheads. Not that we don't already have a lot of those. And you'll see that when we go back to the bank. But 31 in forging means we can now do steel. That's a pretty big deal. That means we are done with only iron. You still need iron to make the steel, but no more iron ingots and such. Let's look at the stats of our new equipment here. Iron helmet has 20 armor, as opposed to 10. Legs are 16, as opposed to 12. And chest is 24 instead of 15. Seems a little bit random how much armor each gives, but that's looking pretty good. That's definitely more armor than the bronze was. Very cool. And also we have the new sword. From 30 at 1 second to 50 at 1.2. So definitely better. Looks nice. So now we have full iron equipment. Very impressive. Well, not very impressive, but we're doing a good job. Let's get pet out. No. Select. Pet. Close. There we go. Okay, one thing I noticed here is it seems like the chicken moves its feet when it's close to you. But if you get too far away, it just starts sliding. So, interesting. That's fine though. Doesn't really matter. Over here at the bank, we have 8 more rubies and some 60 iron ore for later, for making steel. And with all these rubies, we really don't need to keep the emerald ring around. We can just make more ruby rings if we get in that situation. We also have 4,390 iron arrowheads. So, that's a lot. That's far more than we have feathers. That's for sure. Let's go sell some of these less valuable, not needed items. We don't need to keep the emerald stuff around since we have ruby now. And plenty of backup ruby. I'm going to sell these for pretty decent profit. Sell the iron sword since we have the great sword. And the rest of the copper armor. Sapphire. And burnt wolf meat. There's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, there's the different doses of the potions. Wow, that's an expensive amulet. That drops from bears, really rare. So 30 armor on that for 10,000 gold. Isn't ours like 20? Did it do anything special? Besides just have 30? There's still another amulet we don't have yet. I'm not sure how good that really is. But anyways, we are going to probably just do one trip of coal mining here. Because I want to test something out. We can now make steel equipment. But with our 10 dexterity, I don't think we're going to be able to equip or use steel equipment. Because in order to mine, you need to be equipping your pickaxe. So I'm pretty sure I can make a steel pickaxe, but I don't think we're going to be able to use it. Where's the coal? It's already. Well, we have the map. Let's get the map up. Right, here's all the coal. So the coal is down the other direction, past the iron. Down the cliff. Okay. Can we jump up this cliff? Not really. It's over that way. Now let's mine some coal with our iron pickaxe. Make a steel pickaxe and see if we can use it. I don't think we're going to be able to. But it's worth checking out. If this doesn't work, that's going to be a big deal for skilling accounts. Because if you need to train combat to be able to mine, it's going to be a bit cumbersome. It also looks like all the coal locations are too far from each other to perfectly hit two of them. So that's also unfortunate. So you got to work a little bit harder for your coal, it seems. There's the coal. It's tradable at value 120. That's pretty good. Great for foraging with powerful ores. Terrible for the environment. Okay. Let's get an inventory of coal, shall we? And there's mine 32. And they are off. Somebody just fell from the sky. Looks like it's still worth running between the ores. It's a little bit of time saved. Unless you want to AFK, I guess. Oh. Again, for a given value of AFK, just not have to move your character around so much. But yeah. Gone is the convenience of being able to stand in one place. Gotta work for it. And another thing to consider, which we'll see when we head back to the forge, is making steel bars requires more ores. Anyway, that should be an inventory of coal. This is not what this episode's really about, but we got the level for it. Might as well make use of it. Another question is, what's the best way to get back there? All these cliffs are really in the way. I don't think we can jump up these cliffs really. We can fall down the cliffs. That's no problem. And yep. And if you're on like a hill, you can't really jump as well. That's gonna be another thing to consider. Depending on what the experience rates are, it might just be faster to just keep doing iron all the way. I have to figure that out a little bit. Because eventually we are going to want to make ourselves a full set of steel, so. To do that, deposit the 10 coal, get out 10 iron. It's a floating thing of flint and steel pickaxe and axe. Based on the location and health of that elite guard, I think they died to that elite guard. So that happened. Okay. Let's make our first steel ingots. That's pretty cool. Yep, here it is. 1 iron and 2 coal to make a steel ingot. So now the maximum number we can get per inventory is 10 because of the 3 ore required. So hopefully the experience is pretty good here with the steel. Because not only does it require higher level, harder to get, further away resources, it also takes 3 ores instead of 2. And then cobalt requires, looks like 5 ores. Alright. So with our first 10 steel ingots, we're going to create a steel pickaxe and a steel axe. We need to get to 32 before we can make the arrowhead, so we'll just make a bunch of extra of these. These are worth 90. Okay, this is a... You lose money making steel items, apparently. Because the ingots are 180. Almost seems random. How much the value of things are. Again, early access. Very well could change. Yeah, we need 20 dexterity to wield either of these. I'm just gonna run over to the copper mine, test this. You need to be equipping a pickaxe to mine. But then if we equip the iron pickaxe, we use the iron pickaxe. We use it really quickly, but it's not a steel pickaxe. So, before I try to go mine a whole bunch of coal or whatever, I'm definitely going to want to get dexterity to 20. So I can make use of my steel pickaxe. Also, the chicken likes to jump around now. So, whenever he's not in a position he likes, he just jumps. So that's fun. Okay. So we're just gonna have to bank the steel axe and pickaxe for a later date. That's okay. We'll get there eventually. I don't really need the pickaxe on right now, because we're about to go do some combat with our new full iron equipment. So, inventory. Buzzes, axe, pick. The old iron pick, still need that. I want the iron greatsword. Iron greatsword. Ready for combat. And as much as we could purchase a whole bunch of steel stuff, we literally can't wield it so it wouldn't actually be very beneficial for us. So instead, we're just going to sell all these steel pickaxes. We'll have to get another level before we discover if the arrowheads are more profitable. They really should be, right? These are only worth 90. So if the steel arrowheads are worth at least as much as iron arrowheads, that's already better bang for your buck than making pickaxes. So we will see. But first, combat. I have set my sights on a new target. A lot of the monsters, a lot of the creatures, just drop coins or just drop the hides. Like, we're skipping deer because they just drop deer hide, and we already have out-leveled that requirement because it's the same as cows. And I believe, well, we can look at the map. It's a good map. We can make use of it. Yeah. Fox, just drop coins. Deer, just drop hides. We already fought cows and chickens. Boars, just drop coins. So that really leaves us with bears, which are level 31. Wolves at level 13. And raccoons at level 6, which apparently have some kind of fancy uncommon drop. So that's what I'm after today. Oh, an 89. Oh, we should bring our potions. I'm gonna go get my potions. They also drop apples, which are far more valuable. I am going to bank this apple. So, I guess we could sell the apples, and I think they drop an apple every time, which has a value of 50. So you could sell that to the store for 20. When other creatures just drop 5 coins. Makes raccoons seem a little bit more powerful, or a little bit more valuable. All right, what potions do we have? Attack and strength. Looks good. That should help us a little bit. Get a little more accuracy going as we work our way through these levels. Okay, raccoons. More accuracy never hurt anyone, except for the person on the receiving end of the sword. It's got 4 doses. And we can see the boost gets us up to 20. Don't know if that would let us wield our steel stuff. There's a 60. Looks like they have 90 hit points. That's less than cows. Kind of don't want to eat the apples since they're so much more valuable than everything else we have. Oh, I just one hit that one. That's good for a defense level. I think the info said that the drop we're looking for is 1 in 22. So that's not bad. That's easily doable. Really. Some kind of weird spear things. Dexterity. Hitting really high does speed this up quite a bit. That seems to be how combat functions currently. Do more damage to get more experience. Our accuracy still does leave a little bit to be desired, honestly. But we're raking in a good bit of money here on all the raccoon apples. There's the strength level. So with the drop rates, we should be getting these spears pretty frequently, since there's 2 of them. So, wouldn't think this would take too long. Unless we just keep missing. Then it'll take a little bit. There's one. It looks like we're out of... Yep, we're out of those. Let's go bank. We might as well use up the lower level fish first. Store all these apples. And this is a Yabby Spear. Commons of Fish Gang. Damage 15. So it's just... Can we wield this? Yes, you can. Look at that. I don't know if we can... I don't think we can use that for fishing or anything. It's like a cosmetic kind of... Yabby on a stick. Interesting. So we just need the other one now. And we'll have all that. And our dexterity and strength is already down. So we have to see how quickly that depletes. That was just a handful of raccoons we fought there. We already used up all the boost. Buff the levels, they're at 21. Defense leveled up. They might have... I'm gonna check to see if it's a timer or if getting a level resets the boost, which wouldn't be great. We'll find that out pretty soon, because this is so far very nice training. And really good. Almost too good. Alright, we hit 15 dexterity. And that reset our level. Ooh. Not great. So currently, using potions at low levels is really bad. Because you end up getting your boosts instantly reset. Ouch. And we got the fish spear. Since we're over here, we got 2 fish spears. They're not valuable, right? They're not valuable or anything, but they're funny. Little cosmetic kind of doodads. And the apples are still a decent profit. And there goes our strength to level 15. Resetting our potion buff. Ouch. Does hurt a little bit. That's not ideal. That's probably fine. Okay. So that means potions, at least the stat boosting potions are kind of off the table. They're not really going to be benefiting us very much here. Keep those around as trophies, I guess. We can still bring the minor health potions. Might try that. That's another question. Depending on how potions work, they might not be great for the hotbar. Alright. Alright, we're going to go fight some wolves, I guess. That's the next on my list of creatures. I guess we'll kill one deer. They're just over here, chilling. And they weirdly have more hit points. I guess the hit points are more based on the creature than the level. They drop deer hide. That's not the hide we're looking for, though. We need wolf hide. I suppose we could bring, depending on how strong the wolves end up being, we might want to bring our axe and flint in order to cook the wolf meat. If we can do that. Cooking by 15. Don't know if we can even cook the wolf meat. Alright, wolves, where are you at? There's some wolves. They're level 13. And they're aggressive. And they do a lot of damage. Seven. Alright, now we are out of fish. We're going to drag the minor health potion to the bar. The minor health potion. It's very minor. We're at what, 99? Wow, that's actually really bad. It doesn't work on that. 124, 12. So it's 12 in 4 doses. That's actually incredibly inconvenient, honestly. I think the regeneration potions might actually be what we're looking for. Oi. Yeah, wolves are a little bit powerful here. That's not great. And the way the inventory jiggles all over the place. Oof. I don't know about wolves. They're level 13, and we're ostensibly level 13 too, but we need a lot of resources. Well, I guess we will see if we can cook wolf. That would prolong our trips there a little bit at least. It's feeling like we might want like full steel before we bother with wolves. We'll give it a little bit more. A few more runs here. So what we need... Just get some stuff out of the bank here. If we're going to be cooking, we're going to want the axe. I think we're going to want to cook the meat while we're there. So give me the iron axe, flint. These are useless. Potions are useless. I guess this would heal more per... Just give me a lot of those. And we'll take these. Alright. let us see if we can cook wolf. No, that's all 20. Okay, that's another problem. We need a lot. I feel like we need a lot more things coming together before we're ready for wolf. We can make wolf leather. Create it. Create all of it. Okay. Now, out of wolf leather, we can make the gloves. That's the only thing until level 20, so we're just gonna need to make all the wolf pelt gloves. Check what stats these have. And this is one of the interfaces where 3 makes all. Like this is 17. It feels like, again, this might be a situation where fighting deer might just be faster artisan experience, because you don't need to expend so many resources. Interesting. So, wolf pelt gloves have 16 armor. Iron have 16. Okay. And we can wield them since they only require 10 range. So we can say goodbye to the leather gloves. We can't cook these yet. We're gonna need to do some fishing then. I'm gonna give one more shot at the wolves. See how much we can get done. We just sell these extra gloves we don't need. Not that I'm sure we really need leather at all, but still. So we don't need the old leather gloves. And wolf pelt gloves are the same value. Oof. I'd like to be compensated a little bit more for how much more difficult that is than cows, but okay. That's fine. Or floats your boat, I guess. And we need to put this back on the bar. Potions, just using specifically that exact amount of potion, kind of brutal. Not ideal for the hotbar here. Fish works a lot better. Just the best wolves. That's another thing with wolves. They're kind of further away. So we're going to these. I guess these are closer, but they're really, honestly, probably pretty similar. Just due to the fact that you have to run around these mountains here. So I think this is fine. One thing we need to try not to do is aggro multiple wolves. That is not what we need right now. Not with our stats and equipment and potions and everything. Alright, let's see if we can kill at least a few wolves out here. Yeah, that one went a lot better for whatever reason. I feel like there's probably a little bit of something we could do to make this work a little bit better for us. Ah, it spawned right on top of me. There's not much leeway to when they respawn and when they're attacking you again. I think there's probably some kind of movement we can do to make use of our range. Kinda. I don't know if there's really much we can do with the strafing or dodging. Or anything like that. That's two wolves right next to each other. That's the opposite of what I want. We can bait them to attack when they're too far away. Kinda works. I'm not really sure if it is working, honestly. That's kinda working. It's a bit funky, I'll give you that. But we do seem to be able to be... Just gotta get a slightly strange rhythm going. You can basically do it. It definitely saves resources, but it is kind of awkward. I think it's slower kills, too, since we're sometimes missing our attacks because we're messing it up. That's definitely a bigger haul of wolf parts, though. So, benefits and drawbacks. So now we can cure some more wolf pelts. Make a whole bunch of wolf gloves. Probably gonna take quite a few to get to 20. Which makes me feel like cows might be better. I don't know if experience is tied strictly to the damage you do. Cows might just be overall faster. We're already getting into efficiency reach. 12 hides. There we go. Also, I guess it's a chance to get the pets here too, so. We don't have the cow pet yet, so that is one possible benefit of going back to cows. Either way, we're going to need more food than this. So I'm going to get kitted up to do some fishing. And eventually be able to cook the raw wolf meat too. That's one of the goals for the fishing portion. So, make me some wolf pelt gloves. There's level 18. Getting close to the wolf pelt boots. I guess there's something to be said for doing the newer content is more interesting. More variety. A little more thrill in the wolf hunt. But we don't need any of these gloves. So we're also making a little bit of profit here. Probably not the quickest way to make profit though, so. We're not gonna need the sword where we're going, because we're going fishing. Also, we're gonna need more bait. Not sure how much bait we're gonna need, because I think at least one of the fish requires not the fishing rod. I think it's like a pot or something. I think it's up here at the fishing store, so we'll check. Okay. So we're going to be going back to fishing, I believe, perch still. Because I think the next fish is at level 20. Perch. Yabby's higher level. I don't think... Did we buy a Yabby cage yet? I think we tried once. And the spear is for tuna. I don't think tuna are in the game. Unless Hagnesh is actually tuna. I'm not sure. That's 15,000, so that's not what we're going to buy. I'll buy a Yabby cage. If we already have one, it's fine. And we'll buy... How many want? 200? Oh, okay. The numpad works for this entering numbers interface. Fascinating. Okay. Inconsistencies. Work in progress. You get the idea. We're going to be right over here. Fishing up. If we can get close enough without perch. Okay. So our fishing is only at 12. And our cooking's at 15, so we're probably going to fish these until level 20. I think that's when we get the new fish. Because having more fish is going to be beneficial for future things. Until we get the better potions, maybe. And either way, I'd also want to train fishing. So we're going to catch a whole bunch of raw perch. Get up to 20 fishing. Doesn't look like it's going to take too long. Then we'll cook them up and continue possibly trying to go for those potions to make the wolf hunt more sustainable. Next time.